Hey, how's it going, everybody? Tournament attacks for day 3. If you've been watching so far, you know that my defense has been doing fantastically. And I have a new, here's my offense. I lost 1 each day. New development on defense. You ready? Whoa! Only 8 losses, and we finally got a win. So, what percentage is that? 11%. So it's possible we get a D. I kind of hoped that I could just get like 15 losses straight up and 0 wins because it's just like shockingly unlikely, considering this is a pretty good defense team. Anyways, you can hear my thoughts about that in my other videos on this tournament so far. We're just going to focus on our attacks here. I've got war hits coming up in a second, so hopefully these videos will be out around the same time, but you can see we are 55 seconds away from getting more flags, and we're going to make our push for the second reset here. Hopefully we can do that. And so far, 5 flags to take me out once, which is awesome. My first 3 were not great. I had one, actually, oops. My first 3 were not great. I had one amazing one shot. So the first fight is like unbelievable. So that'll be a good one to watch, but let's get back to the tournament here. So, green Skittle Skull tank. I like sticking with yellow for this. And this is honestly one of those situations where I would actually consider taking a healer. Oh wow, 100 emblems across the team. I would actually consider taking a healer like Regard for the attack buff as well as the cleanse. Because there's there's 3 ailments on this team here. You know what? I think I might do that. It's stupid in a way, but only a little stupid. Because it does give me the attack buff, which is pretty significant. And it gives me a cleanse, which could be pretty important. So if I had the Lizu costume leveled, I would be using that. I'm going to turn my priority back over to this soon, but I wanted to finish Lady Woolerton first because she's going to be a good combination with my Gazelle on offense. So the Lizu costume is better, I think, because the 10% is like Neath, where it's enough to be annoying, and the damage is way higher, which is more important. So let's do it. We've been having crazy good boards so far. Not so much right now, but maybe they're still coming. So we want to start getting some purples ready. Let's see if we can get some yellows. Okay. A little bit of yellow. Another yellow match. Wow. The reshuffle in our favor. So, which of you is stronger? I think it's you. 1007. Yeah. So we should probably kill Skittle Skull. I don't know. That one should do it. We've got some nice purples into Hu Tao, which is good. Or we can ghost up the middle. So hopefully this does it and I don't have to use both, okay? And then it would be nice to get some yellows into Proteus. But I don't see a good way of doing that. So let's lead with the hit on him. This will give me... So which route did they go for him? 746. Ha! So one thing I think is funny is... and people have different opinions, I'm just being a little bit of a jerk in a way, but I don't actually mean anything bad by it. But I think it's funny when people go the attack route with Proteus, because I can see the temptation because his attack stat is high, and there seems to be this perception around just maxing out the glass cannon kind of thing. But it's funny too in a way because Proteus is not important for his damage. Like, I would so much rather him stay alive and just keep freezing the mana of people than for him to do a little bit more dot damage or tile damage, because Proteus is very squishy, and you can see with troops mine's up to 800 and 12. His attack stat is still great, but for me it was like, how can I keep him alive? And the same thing with Hansel, it was like full on defense and HP route, because that is what their utility is, in my opinion, is stopping heroes from firing, and they can't do that if they're dead, and the damage is not very significant anyways. So we want to try to get Regard charged up and ready. Ooh, board's drying up a bit on us here. I'd rather hit Triton than Hu Tao, so alright. So we don't need the cleanse, we're going to hold on to it. Don't need the attack buff because that's not going to help Proteus at all. Oh yeah, and in that fight during my war that I said was super good, it was basically like just an advertisement for Proteus. Like, the utility that he contributed to that was just crazy. And it was like a full on, like a 4,500 power team, so it's not like I'm just using him against other 4-stars. Like, he was in just about the toughest situation you can be in, which is again why I wanted to go the defense and HP route, because if you're fighting against 5-stars, he needs to be tougher if he's gonna contribute anything. So if you did go the other route, don't feel bad. I'm just being a little bit of a dick, but don't read into it. That can be great, and he can contribute huge tile damage. I just felt like, for my way of thinking about it, that route made more sense. So I honestly feel like I should go green. Maybe green and then purple. Do we have any ailments here? Just the one, but nothing too crazy. So let's go Proteus back in here. And let's go with my green team. So the question is, do we need the Dispel of Caedmon? No. So I might opt for higher tile damage if I can keep him alive. In my opinion, there's a risk to there's a risk to using slow heroes in Bloody Battle, because how do I say this? Because it's so slow for them to fire and there's no healing, they really just, you have to get lucky in a way, because if they get pummeled and you can't build them back up, well, then you've sort of lost the utility of that hero. So yeah, it's a bit of a gamble, but it should help with the tile damage, which could make for easier kills against the two blues that are in here. So let's double check this. Looks good. Let's kick some ass. All right, perfect. We got a green match right into a blue. She is pretty stout when she's at plus 20. So let's see what 3 tiles does. A lot. Okay. So here's a combo. We got to take the combos when they're available. A lot more of a combo than I wanted that to be. Grim should go down much easier. Oh shit. Nope. Don't want that. Grim should go down much easier. You see what I mean? Little John. We're far from having him charged, and he's already getting himself into trouble. So do we have a purple diamond here? You guys are really good at spotting those and mentioning it in the comments, so thank you for doing that. I do actually go back through and watch that to see how I can not make that mistake in the future, so that is helpful. So there's a way to get 2 matches out of this. Let's see if I do the 4, if I do the purple dragon bomb. Oh yeah, then I'll have another follow-up. So let's freeze him Let's do the Dragon Bomb with this. Yep, Little John, you piece of crap, you're already dead. Boo, greens, please. Nope. Okay, that was the perfect person to get hit, so we don't have a way to kill Sonya, unfortunately. She's going to debuff us, but there's no cleanser on this team, so let's lock everybody down. We're going to have to take the hit from her. What? Oh, okay. And then let's try to get some greens for a little healing. Oops, forgot to aim that boy. Alright, this is looking good. That was unfortunate. Disruption of a good purple match there. Alright, we got it back. And pulling it off. Nice. Okay. Just forfeit Chow. There's no, you got no chance, buddy. I guess I'm a little bit weirder in the middle of the day when I'm all distracted from thinking about the work that I'm doing. Maybe that makes for a more entertaining video, who knows? But yeah, anyone that's here watching this, thank you guys for coming back and continuing to watch my videos. It's great, and I'm happy to incorporate any feedback or requests that you guys have. So if there's anything that you really like seeing, like people today were like, hey, I don't really love the music in the video, and I hear you. So that's something I'll keep in mind. The only reason that I did that, and it'll be the same thing for the video I scheduled for tomorrow as well, is because sometimes I record these late at night, and if my girlfriend's sleeping, then I don't want to wake her up, but I also don't want to miss out on filling my raid chest or recording an interesting fight. So that's why that happens, but it's definitely my goal and my default to do the commentary instead of the music. The music is just so you're not watching a silent video like a Charlie Chaplin raid. Okay. Mist. Mist is cool. I like Mist. So I think we're gonna go back to yellow and purple. Do we want to go predominantly purple? Perhaps, but who would I use? Could go Cyprian. I've not been willing. Sorry, I need to get this Tibertus wrapped up. How squishy is he? Very squishy. So I'm not going to use him. Cyprian is pretty squishy too, especially where he's at. But I could be good. Yeah, we're taking a gamble here, going pretty squish on the team. But let's take that risk. So, yeah, whatever. This is maybe a bad idea. Riposte is best if you can pair it with a healer so that they can bounce back from it, but can also go with a cleanse. Mist is going to be a problem, so I think the purples are a good thing. Tibertus would be absolutely my ideal choice, and probably the costume version. Maybe non-costume, depending on thinking about it more, because it changes the intensity of the defense down, but also the scope of it. So if it hits all of them, it's less. If it hits fewer of them, it's more defense down. Let's stop babbling, and let's go with this. Nice. So we're not going to screw around. Let's take the diamond. Let's use the diamond. Purple diamond with double Proteus is like the best thing that can possibly happen. Oh, Cademan. You suck. Alright. Let's go for those yellows there. Let's see if we can combo it since we're trying to clear some crap out. What? On a shield, alright. So Proteus isn't close to going off. I feel like Mist would be the most detrimental. I'm not worried about Lizu because this is active for 2 more turns and I'm going to force her to fire next turn. So let's see if this will kill Mist. Okay, let's get rid of Proteus. While we're at it, let's force Lizu to commit suicide. And finish this off. Wonder if they're ever gonna make a 3-star mana troop. Alright. Like even if it's less mana generate, I don't know. I don't know that I would actually put resources into leveling the 3-star version up because I would only use it in these tournaments. I feel like you don't really need that. Okay, so we're back to 2 purples, 2 yellows. The purples are a bigger threat, so I'm going to go back to my yellow lineup here. Do I want a cleanse? There are 3 ailments here, so Wukong is going to be a big problem. Especially with Tibertus, but if Tibertus was not on the wing, I would fear him a lot more, so it's really going to be Skittleskull screwing up my attack. I'm tempted to go with Regard again. Nah. Let's do it. Okay. That's a good time for a reshuffle, actually. So, I think we need to take some chances here. Otherwise, we're just not going to make it all happen. So, okay, actually this is a good option. Let's hit Jackal with the purples. Then we can hit... Should we hit Jackal with the yellows too? He's going to be charged up. Or should we hit Proteus with the yellows? Probably Proteus with the yellows, even though that's not going to combo a possible yellow match. Okay, biggest threats here. Tibertus is almost dead, which is good, so I can kill him easily. Jackal is going to be annoying, but not life-threatening. Skittleskull is going to be a huge potential problem. Same with Wukong, but not if I can kill off a bunch of these people first. So let's hold off on Tibertus for a second. Let's kill Jackal and get this ghosting lane set up over here. So is that going to be Proteus ready? No. Alright, let's cut some mana down, get the Jackals back up. Whew, close. And we're going to kill Skittleskull. Hopefully kill Tibertus. Is 1 tile going to do it? No, so let's ghost. I was thinking if 1 tile would be enough to charge up Proteus, but it looks like not. So let's try to get some more purples over here. Perfectly unusable, nice. Alright, Tibertus, you're really pushing my hand here, bud. So, what should we do here? Let's offset this row over here. See if we can get Proteus in time. Okay, that'll do it. I don't know why I use both at the same time. Oh, I guess because I somehow knew he was going to withstand one of them. I just wanted to not waste any time whatsoever. Okay. Thought this was going to be a moment where I looked up and saw that this hasn't been recording the whole time and I've just been talking to myself. Okay, so here's the Brynhild that I was expecting to see. A blue tank. Weird. Brynhild's main thing is going to be mana generation and defense against special skills. It can be debuffed, and since Little John let me down so much last time, we're going to put Caedmon on this team, and we're going to stick with the 2 purples because we have 2 yellows. So let's do this and this. You get a defense troop. Offense. And let's go. Last one for the day, then we get more attacks going on. Man, it takes a lot of time to make all these videos, I gotta say. It's fun doing it. No problems there. Just I hadn't realized. Okay, so here's a potential combo for a couple things. I guess we'll do this. Nice. Hey Sonia, I got a surprise for you. So even though the diamond is ultimately better, I'm gonna go with the kill. And then the damage here, and then the ghosting for afterwards. Biggest threats here. Brynhild is just annoying. The left side is the biggest threat. Let's get some ghosting going on here. Not enough. Alright, Wukong is just a husk of what he used to be, so we're just gonna take pity on him and move on to the other side over here. And let's go crazy. Alright, so go ahead, Wukong. Oh, that was close. So we are golden. And the way you finish this off is you go pow, pow, pow. And hope for the best. Alright, 5 one-shots today. Love that since I had 2 losses prior. So 3 days in, what are we seeing in the top? Green centers with emblems. Weird Dansborough tank. See, that is what I was expecting to see, is a fully emblemed buddy. Alright, Boral, interesting, with the unleveled mist. Oh man, the Little John costume that's coming out is going to be awesome. I think this is a bad place to announce this, so I'll do another announcement later, but I think one of the types of weekly... Actually, no, I'm going to save this as a surprise in case... yeah, we'll save it as a surprise, but I've got some ideas for weekly recurring content that I am going to try to start next week. So we'll see what day is good for that. Maybe Monday. It's a way to start off the week since most people are either not able to work right now or are working from home. So this will give you some updates and things to think about for Monday in terms of empires and puzzles in general, and we'll take it from there. So yeah, I've got big plans to keep working on the channel, and so it's great to have an audience forming, and yeah, thankful for all the people that watch. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video.